Hello, grade 3. This is Mr. Yahya, and today we will learn lesson 18 vocabulary. So today we'll study a few words, 10 words to be exact, and let's start and take a look. So our first word is the word pollen, and pollen are tiny grains that enter female plants to make seeds. So they're made by the male plants, and when they enter a female plant, they make or produce seeds. Okay? Bees can move pollen from male flowers to female flowers. So bees can move pollen from male flowers to female flowers. Next we have the word store. And by store, we do not mean a store that you go to buy things from. No, we mean store as in a verb, to store something. It means to put it away for future use. So store means to put away for future use. For example, you can say, bees store honey in beehives to eat later. Our next word is the word clumps. And clumps are thick clusters or groups of something or anything, to be honest. Okay? So, sometimes trees grow in clumps next to each other. So they grow in groups or clusters next to each other. Our next word is the word passages. And passages are narrow pathways or channels. Okay? Like little small tunnels or roads that we can pass through. Not very large roads or pathways, narrow ones. Okay? And let's see it in a sentence. Ants dig tiny passages underground to move through soil. Our next word is the word absorb. And to absorb means to take in or soak up. For example, a sponge can absorb a lot of water. It means that it can take in or soak up a lot of water. And maybe at home, if you're washing the dishes, you'd obviously want to use a sponge. So when you put the sponge underwater, it soaks or takes in a lot of water, and that you can later squeeze out. Our next word is the word throughout. And throughout means in, or to, or through every part of. For example, it's easier to understand this word using an example, to be honest. So let's take a look and see. So, we walked throughout the forest looking for a place to hide. It means that we walked in every part of the forest looking for a place to hide. Our next word is coverings. And coverings are something that covers. For example, the sun was hiding behind a covering of thick clouds. It means that the clouds are what? Were covering the sun, making the sun hide behind them. Our next word is the word spines. And spines are part of a plant or animal that sticks out with a sharp point or supports the plant or animal. For example, the spines of humans connect the head to the lower back. Our next word is the word tropical. And tropical means from the tropics, or the warm areas of Earth near the equator. So tropical means what? From the tropics or from the warm areas near the equator. For example, I prefer tropical weather to cold weather. Okay? And we can even use tropical to describe fruits. Like for example, pineapples and coconuts are tropical fruits. Our next word is the word dissolve. And dissolve means to change from a solid to liquid. We obviously know that salt is a solid, right? But when we put salt into water and mix them, the salt disappears or it dissolves because it becomes liquid. Okay, so salt dissolves in water to make salt water. So those were the 10 words that we're going to study this week. Your homework for today is to write 5 sentences using at least 5 vocabulary words that you've learned in this video. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. I'll see you guys next session.